Walmart, Target, and other companies warn about growing consumer boycotts. And let me be perfectly clear. The boycott against Target continues. That is, we ain't walking in there. We ain't shopping there. We're not shopping online. It's been 5 months since Nina Turner's group announced that they were launching the boycott on February 1st. They were joined by Until Freedom. March 5th was when Pastor Jamal Bryant launched his Target Fast. And so this has been going on for 5 months now. And so I need people to understand that that we are continuing to do that. On April 3rd, 1968, Dr. King made the comment referencing Reverend Jesse Jackson Sr., where he said we need to redistribute the pain. And that's exactly what we need to be doing, redistributing the pain for these folks. So if these folks want to practice economic withdrawal from black people, then we should be practicing economic withdrawal from them. There are other companies that are going to be targeted. We're going to be announcing those as well. But let's make perfectly clear, and that is the boycott against Target is not over. That boycott continues. That has not changed at all. And so we just need folk to understand. We want y'all to remain, to be vigilant, to be focused in doing that, because I'm telling y'all it's working. The Target CEO, his salary dropped significantly. All of these things are happening. These things are happening before our very eyes. And so we just need to understand that these things are happening. So I just want everybody to understand that, because again, we're putting the pressure on these companies. And listen, they can't live without black dollars. But black people have to be wise enough and smart enough to understand that when we stop showing up, when we stop giving them our money, then they're going to wake up and realize that you can't do without. And so when you got companies like Verizon pulling back on DEI, when you got others who are doing that, that's what you are seeing. And it's also important for us to have allies who, when we are in power, to use our power. The Coalition of Trade, Black Trade Unionists had their conference in Florida, and they had a panel there. And Claude Cummings out of Houston, he is the leader of the Communication Workers of America. He was speaking at the conference, and a brother hit me up and said, Claude mentioned you during his remarks. And I was recently in Houston for an event that was honoring Claude. And I want everybody to understand, this is what Black power looks like when you are in a position of power and you have leverage, you have influence, and you make it clear to folk how you are going to move and operate. Listen to what Claude Cummings said to the Black trade unionists in Florida.
I'm committing as the president of CWA that my money is not going to super PACs anymore. It's going strictly to organizations that will respect us, because I'm tired of these other groups disrespecting us by only coming to us in October and expecting us to help them win these elections when we haven't had the resources we need to work our groups. Simple as that. So please, and also, we're getting our butts kicked with these podcasters. And it doesn't make sense that we can't convince them. I finally, and I think Lee did too, President Saunders, get them to spend money with Roland Martin. Roland has a great audience, and we had to force them to give him money to help get out the vote. We need to support Roland Martin. We need to support Mark Thompson and others who have content and have the ratings to be able to get into our communities with the message, because we lost the narrative in this last election cycle. We lost it. We absolutely lost it. Who can get it back? We can get it back if we spend the resources in our community. That's my commentary.
Hello, I'm Isaac Hayes III, founder and CEO of Fanbase. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. The window to invest in Fanbase is closing. We've raised over $10.6 million of our $17 million goal. That means there's room for less than 6,370 people to invest in Fanbase for the average amount. The minimum to invest in Fanbase right now is $399. That makes you an owner in Fanbase today. Go to startengine.com/fanbase to invest. Why? Because current social apps have taken advantage of users for far too long, with content suppression, shadow banning, harmful racist content, and no real tools for monetization and equity. Fanbase has over 1.4 million users and counting, allowing anyone to reach all their following and monetize their content from day one. Social media is the new TV, and whoever owns the apps that distribute that content have the opportunity to own potential billion-dollar companies. While big platforms with uncertain futures are failing to serve their users, Fanbase is stepping up to fill the gap. Don't wait until it's too late. Invest now, invest for yourself and your future. Go to startengine.com/fanbase and own the next generation of social media.